I'll tell you one thing I'll never do again. I will never, unless it's absolutely necessary, I will never live outside the United States again. And this isn't because living in the United States is so good, it's just that returning to the United States is so hard. No kidding, this 14 months longer than that, because I started the job search probably in earnest a year before that. So it would be a 2-year plus, this 2-year plus process. I mean, everything from the initial decision to dusting out the old resume, updating it the best I could, given I had to keep the skills current, to the difficult job search initially, which that was, gosh, it was so hard finding a job. And then to finally get one on the line, and the effort that it took, 3 trips to the United States paid for on my own, to just, and with no promise at all, just on the chance that this might turn into a job, which eventually did. Incredibly difficult process of deconstructing my personal life in Japan, and then coming over here and the emotional challenge and difficulty of being here alone for 14 months without my family, especially in those initial days. And now the last part, the frustration of being here while my wife and daughter are struggling to take apart the last bit of our lives in Japan and get ready to come over here. I've got to stay here, and I've got to hold down. I've got to get things ready. I'm readying everything. We're just doing it all at once, and so many things. My gosh, who knew it was so hard? So no, I mean I've talked in the past about maybe we'd end our lives in or finish up in Europe or something like that. Not a chance. Not a chance. I remember now why my friend in college, Eric Fong, when I went to meet he had been an Army brat, traveled all over the United States, parents in the Army, all over the world. Parents seem to be having with his folks in the Army. And he had told me, when I went to meet his parents, who had lived in this house out in Tehachapi, California, and I asked them, given all the places they've been, if they'd ever go anywhere, and they just shook their head together. They said, no, we are so dug in, we never want to move again. And I feel that way now too. Now, not so much to this particular house or the next place we're going to live in, the tree house, but I just never want to up my life again. And not especially when you consider the terrific cost of doing so. And so expensive. Here I'm running the motorcycle right now. Hey, there's Foxy, the dog. This is my last full night here. Well, it'll be tomorrow night too, but this is my last day. I'm moving out. See? Run a little rough. Fun to keep the battery charged up. But and the expense. Good gosh, it's expensive. Good gosh, so expensive to come over here. It's to return. There were so many things I wanted to say, but I'm just kind of overwhelmed right now. I couldn't sleep last night, just tossing and turning, just anxious with all this. Gosh, I'll look so. Once we're settled and our home has some, at least some. Our house becomes a home, and we're safe and secure. Again, I'm a changed man. I value the comfort far more than not the comfort, but the security and the trappings of constancy and having a place of our own, and the connections and all that, and stability. Yeah, good lesson. Okay, this is just kind of a get it out of me video, so I'm going to sign off for now. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, tomorrow's the day, so we're going to get my key tomorrow. Yep, see ya.